Hi, hi Tanya. Okay, I'm Fiona. Whoops. And so this is the device that I'm suggesting. And so there's things I need to tell you about it. So it has a battery in here, but it also has a stand for put on the vanity, and there's a charging cord. So you need to charge it maybe once a month, okay? So this head works in two different directions. So you can see that happening. It goes in two different directions. And what it does is it sort of grips and slips on the skin. So it's causing the cells to line up in a row and produce collagen in the skin. So that I'm 65 and my skin is really, really firm. Okay, so now just as far as the treatment goes, okay, there are 5 different skin types depending on what skin you've got. So mine is normal to combination, and then there's dry, oily, sensitive, and acne prone. So to start with, I need to wet my face. So I have got a nice little spray bottle which has hyaluronic acid in it, which of course we know what hyaluronic acid is and how great that is. And I don't know if that's better or not, actually. Maybe we take that one off. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I can't even see. I have got my glass on. Okay, so I'm just going to spray some of this spray over my water and down into my neck. And then I've got the cream. And I'll show you how much you use. If it's a normal to combination, that's about enough. So I just put it, dab around my face a bit. I don't need to really rub it in or anything like that. And then you wet this the head under the tap, and all you do is press the button, okay? And so if I come closer, you'll see it actually makes my skin move, and the cells move, and that's what the magic happens with the cleanser and the device, which causes the cells to line up and release proteins, which cause collagen to be produced. So you can't really do anything wrong, but ideally I just do it really, really slow, because you want that action to actually happen in your skin and to see that wobble. And so for me, I kind of go firmly up to keep my skin, my cheeks, your cheeks sort of high. And also as part of the treatment, I go under the jawline and up to the ear and here. You want to do it all over the face, and it doesn't matter if you can't get it all done in 2 minutes. You can just press the button on again. So I go around this eye, because I've got a droopy eyebrow, so I want to lift that. So sometimes I just do that really slowly around there. And then obviously you want to go around your nose and make sure you don't have any pores anywhere. So that's how it goes, just slowly, and then you can do the other side as well. So I've done it like that, and I'm on the last 30 seconds of it, so I can just turn the button on again to do a bit more. And I'm going to go around the jawline, because I like to keep that nice and firm. And obviously I'm not young, I'm 65, but my skin is in really good quality, in good shape. So so that's it. So I'll just do a little bit more just to carry on. But so the head and the cream you need to buy about every 4 months. So you want to keep the head, in really good condition, so that if you're doing it once or twice a day, then you will need to replace the head every 4 months to keep it working really, really well. Okay, that's enough now. So I'm just going to turn that off. I've done all my face, and then I'm just going to put a wet cloth to wipe all that off, and then it's done. So you can ideally, if you want to make changes, big changes and quick changes, then do it twice a day. And then some days you might not want to do it, but if you wear makeup every day, you definitely want to take it off at night, because you would be surprised how often we see people who do use wipes and then we do the Lumi Spa with it afterwards, and you see all the dirt that's come out on the head. But I haven't I haven't had makeup on today, so that's just the residue of the cream. And then you just rinse it under the tap, and then you dry it off, and then you can pop it back on the head. So it's really, really easy to look after. I always suggest to people, you know, to use the stand so that you don't knock it or drop it or slide off the battery or something like that. So if you take care of these devices, they will last a long time. They've got a 2-year warranty, but as I say, if there is ever, you know, a problem, then we can go back to the company and there is a process to, you know, get something replaced if that happens. Well, might happen really. Okay, so that's it. So I'm just got it there. I'm just going to dry it on the towel, and then I just pop it back in my stand, and that's ready for the next time. So how easy is that? Easy to put it in your, do it in your regime if that's what you want to do. Now I'm just going to add a bit of complication. We have this other device which also will do quite a lot of things. So with the Lumi Spa, it will lift and firm the skin, but it will also minimise pore size hugely, very quickly. You'll see a difference even on one treatment. And then and then it minimises lines, and we have an attachment, shame on me, to tell you which, because you said about your eyes. So what we do is we take that head off and we put this head on, and this is for the eye around the eyes. So we have a different product. It's actually a cream, and it's you don't wipe it off. So you just pop it on around your eye orbit. And I can't really see because I need to look at my more detailed mirror. Okay, so you can see I've put the eye drops, the dots on. So this little tube, it looks small, but it lasts for ages, a good 6 months, that little tube. So then you press the button again, and I can't see what I'm doing because I've got my glasses, but basically I'm just going round the orbit of my eye, and sometimes I'm really, really diligent and I do it twice a day, and sometimes I'm too busy and I don't do it. But obviously if you're working on it, you want to make that difference. And as you can see, I'm no sort of beauty gorgeous person, but it does make my skin look much, much better than it did, as you can see from the previous photos. So yeah, so I just can go around, and that will just lift up that eyebrow, because I've got a really droopy eyebrow. And I just have to check so that's 30 seconds on one eye, and then you do the other eye with the some more dots around there. So that's all it is, and it has a very, very, very soft, delicate silicone head here, and this one has a silicone head as well, and it's impregnated with silver, so it's antimicrobial. So I think that's all I can tell you, but it's easy, it's quick. You just have one button on and off. You you use it with the cream, either for the eye cream or for the face, and then just wipe it and off, and the skin feels lovely and fresh and smooth, hydrated. Yeah, so that's all it is. I'm just going to do that on that eye, but I'm not going to do that one now. Okay,